hands emoji. Folded hands emoji. Folded hands emoji.
Folded hands emoji. Good morning. Are they cleaning the street? We're really early. A stream you're actually awake for? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Rough wake up for me, but we're going to Shibuya. Mostly because this is the first one of these, and I live next to it. I am afraid of y'all today, taxi. How's everyone doing? See if we can catch. The sun is like coming out a lot earlier than I thought it would, which I think is pretty cool. We can do like Ebisu Station and stuff next later. But yeah, it's already, I wake up this morning, I check the balcony. So I guess it's just like a very slow, gradual sunrise until about 4:20. It's still wet. I wanted to do this yesterday, but then like yesterday was rough. It was raining all morning, and I don't think this is worth it if it's raining. I would just have to walk. So let's maybe do Shibuya in the rain next time. I'm so romantic. That's right. Hella early stream for me. What time is it where you guys are? It can be super early or it can rain. Not both. I'm not ruling it out, but it's summer. Like if it was like winter, double no, but I'm still getting used to these hours. Cause like, woo, my body didn't like waking up knowing I was gonna go biking at 3 in the morning. But the point of these streams is that, you know, I live in central Tokyo, so why not? We can try to figure out some of the hot spots that would have like a lot of people during the weekend and stuff. And since it's like a weekday at like 3 in the morning, there's like no one here. That's the whole point. We were talking about it. The idea came about when we were talking about Alice in Borderland and how they filmed some of those locations. It's like they had to have come to Shibuya at like 5 in the morning, 3 in the morning, like start at like midnight, set up the cameras and wait for the light to film some of these locations. Also, traffic is nice. It's not crazy yet. So I figured, hey, why can't a streamer do that? Also, I got an email from Twitch saying they were gonna start like 4K or 2K streaming, which I think is fun. I don't think it'll matter much. Like the amount of bitrate I'll send to the server will be the same, but I can actually show you guys the resolution that I'm streaming at. You are a madman? I'm here, man. Oh, we only got 2 modems working, but it's not an issue with my backpack. That's just the way the connection crumbles sometimes. What's up, Shagalorian? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, man? What's up, Mercury? What's up, everyone? I guess it's like a reasonable time for you guys. This is nice. Told you guys if I could stream more I would, and this is one way that I could. I used to for like 30 people back in the day, which might be the case today, but I used to bike to work actually all the way to West Tokyo. It was like a 45-minute bike ride, and I would start the stream and then just like yap for like 40 minutes. It's gonna be more than 40 minutes now, but also there's no like cute coffee shops or anything. We're just gonna have to do with Kombini, but that's the beauty about Japan. There's always something.
Bro is gonna search for your as a side mission. Good ride, man.
Appreciate the resub, brother. Appreciate y'all's primes. Helps a lot. Alright, we're at the Google headquarters, so tell them to stop age restricting my YouTube shit. Wait, I'm trying to find somewhere to park my bike, because I'm guessing that even though it's like 3, right, we're gonna, like, I don't know, leave before we're gonna leave like at 6:45, something like that. There'll still be enough people, is my guess. Good morning, Miss LDN. Is that the name? That's the name. Good morning. So early, I agree. Let's find a way to legally, I don't know if illegally, we could just slap the bike somewhere. But like, I'm assuming there's patrol in the morning, which is when they put the bike stickers there. We can go drunk salaryman hunting. It's a sport, I just invented it. That would be really fun. Oh man, okay, there's actually a couple. Okay. Oh, see, this guy's, I got the right idea. It's kind of the same thing we're doing. That's a fire pig, brother. You got this. You kind of have to with this. Booty pick. I don't want to ruin his shot though. Let's go around him. This is the scramble crossing, by the way. There's no one here. Amazing. I want to kind of just plop my bike here, but like, I don't want the inbound truckle to catch my bike. if you catch my drift. What time is it? 54? Alright. 25 minutes? ETA? There's a bike parking under this bridge, which we can just take advantage of. There's a construction at Rooney, but if I remember, there's a bike parking here. I don't mind dropping 100 yen on it. Damn, my room is such a mess. Ayos naman. Yeah, like 12 hours, 100 yen. We don't care that much about that. Let's put it at 101. Baka will remember that. This one doesn't have the claws. Oh, it does. I can't see. Oh, it's queasy about. Well, that's quick. Guess you guys know how close I live to Shibuya. There's no trains, nothing, man. Wild. But I really want coffee, so. Let me fidget with my modem real quick. Well, we should be okay. I got the construction still doing their thing. Okay. So what, we just crossed? You think Gaijin Family Mart has coffee? Out here diagnosing a modem at 3 in the morning. Whoa. Brother. Just knocked her into the wall. Should do this after the weekend. Did it. Alright. So this is a loft. And then Parco should be like close by 2. But again, 4 in the morning. There's a gym, pool studio, I guess. Man, some places just never close. At least in terms of blasting music. This but a love tap, my lady. He was so cool about it too. He was like, "Nah, we're good, man. I gotta get to this hotel quick, brother." I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of people that are just kind of waiting for the first bus. There is a Pokemon card vending machine. I guess vending machines don't close. It's like 1,000 yen, Joe. 3,000 yen. You can gamble on one Pokemon card. You know I'm gonna get like the worst one, and then I'll be in a bad mood for the rest of the stream. I don't start off doing laundry, that's sure. What's up, Apple fan? Appreciate it, man.
4 a.m. stream on 4 a.m. laundry.
Oh, you're right. It's actually 4 a.m. Thank you. Can we get a hype train at 4 in the morning? I gotta hype myself up with some coffee. I'll be here all day, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Compor? See? These are all some beautiful usernames that I never see before because different time zones. I love it. You need to do your laundry, but you ran out of detergent. And Amazon's delivery is tomorrow. Isn't that a modern problem to have? Oh, TK still has guards out, I guess. They're still open. This is a club we used to go to a lot. I bet they're busy these days. It's yakitori joint. There's a lot of places that are like 24/7. It's crazy. You're the only username in? Yeah, man. Getting to the gaming oasis. Damn. Thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. Appreciate that. A lot. If there's locations in Tokyo that you guys would want to see with sunrise, let me know. I would love to accommodate. Oh, look at that. The sun's already coming up. So it's slow. Yeah, it does get light. Like, so 3 in the morning is like a pretty okay time to start the stream then. That would mean I would wake up a lot earlier than that. Which I don't like. Do you just wake up? No, at 4 in the morning? I've been up for hours, brother. No, yeah, I woke up like 10 minutes before I started the stream. No one else? That's not true. I'm sure in the weekend there's some streamers around these parts. They just stay out all night. But they're not 4 a.m. laundry. And that's really, you know, the friends we made along the way. Why is there a dancing salary man in front of the Matsuya? Okay. This is how they keep this shit so clean. They just keep doing it. Good coffee, man. ありがとうございます。はい、ホットのカフェラテお願いします。L サイズで。はい、パスまで。カメラは止まってる？はい。ありがとうございます。Smell a little camera shine in the morning. She was like, could you stop your camera? I'm like, yeah, man. I guess you're used to a lot of rougher situations in these community. Do you like NHL games? I saw your reel and made me want to try NHL 25. How's everyone doing, man? What's up, Faber Loop? You want ridiculous first world problems? Hostile ass Family Mart. So this used to be Piss Alley, but it's not. Wow. Okay. I'm learning a lot about the infrastructure of the local neighborhood that I'm in. Aw, this thing fell out. And you can get a golden Japan Automobile Federation bowl of ramen. I guess, I don't know how you get it, but you can win it. Hello from Hamburg. What's up, man? You need it? The commemorative Japan Motor Association bowl of ramen. Ni hao. What's up, man? A lot of first-time chatters today. New time zone achieved. You don't even like cars? No, but I mean, any golden commemorative thing. You know what I mean? Can't say no to that. So since we have the bike, I'm thinking tomorrow morning we can go to Sensoji Temple. That was actually the plan for today. We did they just straight up have a monster outside? This place is nice. This is a 24-hour gyoza joint with the rats. Okay. No worries about the vaughn, I guess. See, this is an aloe that I still want. I still need like a full-on like aloe vera. I have like one of those Japanese ones, but 24-hour gyoza place. I'm good on gyoza at 4 in the morning. What is rat in Japanese? It's not Nezumi, right? I've never had to explain a situation where a rat was involved in Japanese. Where can we watch this sunrise? There's a magic spot, which now I realize what Arta was talking about, that we can do in a bit. But before we go there, I want to see the sunrise from, I don't know, the crossing. Oh, look at that. This is some Alice in Borderland. That's not true. There's cars. It's not Alice in Borderland at all. Mexican aloe vera. Yeah, man. Why are we talking about rats? Because there's a bunch of them, like, everywhere around us, man. All the photographers are out. I love it. Which is, you kind of have to. This is a cute little gathering in the subway entrance. Sirats came with the Westerners. Yeah. Simply Birato. There was no native rats before white people came. Alright. Any access to elevators? I got some spots. We gotta be careful. We can't do like we do during COVID. We don't want to unleash the Twitter guardians of Japan. They don't like it when we stream things as it is, so we got to be careful. We used to just straight up have a bunch of rooftops, which were like legal gray areas, but I don't want to, you know what I mean? I knew Hari Nezumi. It's like your wrist is your Pekubi. Your hand, neck. Good morning, Art. Good time zone chat. Everyone's happy that we're streaming at human hours. Put a 1 in chat if you like human hours. They didn't even start all the commercial yet. They're just saving power. I just noticed that none of the billboards are lit up. Look at it. Like, it's black. Now it's really like Alice in Borderland, I guess. But they had different things. Yeah, and none of these... oh, they got the Magic Final Fantasy collab on that building. It's coming out the 13th, which means we can't get it. I should have pre-ordered that if I wanted it. I don't know where to pre-order Magic cards. There's no Magic the Gathering Pokemon Center. Yeah, see, I don't want to just like go up to my... I don't want to say where they are, but I got some spots where if I wasn't streaming, I don't know if we can go up to what's that park's name? Normale uren voor jullie. Miesta Park, right? I wish Scramble Square was open. Get a ticket to the rooftop. I'm sure that exists. Like the Scramble building, you can just go to the rooftop and it's like 1,000 yen. They make you put your bag in a locker so you don't, you know, throw things off the roof, I guess. Hiruya's the #1 place. I was gonna say my favorite trading card for when I was really into trading cards. My favorite trading card shop is Amenity Dream. It's what it's called. They have a bunch. They're very nice. The staff is. They just don't like cameras. So I've never like stream. I used to stream there, but they gradually didn't like cameras as the border started opening, which is fair. This place seems to also be like 24 hours. There's just no customers. Amenity Dream is nice. I think you can pre-order anything there. But like these days, it's a lottery, right? So there's actually bars open. This thing is just open. Oh, it's just a dude in there. Just leave him alone. You bought Pokemon cards? What now? Well, now you're one of the cool people. Rooms available upstairs? Oh, you mean like to eat in? I was thinking this would be like a very fun place to stay. Transformers and Turtle are cooler. I'm debatable, dude. Very debatable. 7 to 2 in the morning. I've never actually been out in one of these streets. Yeah, no, they closed off Miesta Park. What time does it open? I think it opens at like 9 in the morning that you can go up here. Which is, you know, fair. Unsubbing due to that opinion? That's fair. You can't take it back. Oh no, you can. Someone did that. Someone refunded a sub the other day. I was mad as hell. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. They adjusted my pay. I went from $8 a month on Twitch to $8.50. Is this a picture booth? I never notice these things when it's like a lot of people, but yeah, there's a whole ass. You can just take. This is usually what happens. I forget, and then I put it off until the last minute, and then I forget, and then it's time to renew my visa, and I end up at one of these in like a random ass station. My channel has made me minus 1,500. Welcome to the club, brother. You're not special. We're all losing money on this. I don't know if it was a pre-sub. I don't think it was. I don't think you can refund the Prime sub. But I think those are final. Hope I didn't encourage anyone to try that. Oh, this place looks nice without people. A lot of these places are really nice without any people. Emporium Laundry takes his name seriously. It's true. This goes all the way to Harajuku. We could just keep walking, but I'm not doing that. We're staying in Shibuya for now. So someone told me that when they were filming Alice in Borderland, which literally I guess looks like this because everything was still on. It's like, it's not like apocalypse, but it's just empty. And they said there's a replica of Shibuya somewhere. I don't know how far it is, but there is a replica of Shibuya where they just film things. No, someone cannot convert a Prime sub to pay, and I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. It was probably just a mistake, and it's fair. I don't care that much. Oh, this is Takish this year. We can go to Harajuku. We're here now. All right, ETA 2 minutes for the sunrise, which I guess it already really rose. We gotta plan a better viewing spot tomorrow. Let's try to go up here for a little bit, maybe get a view. If you guys ever come to Japan, and for some reason you find time between dusty thrift stores to actually enjoy the country, try to do one of these. It's very sobering. Oh, the anti-grind chains. Now I can't be radical. It's very nice to do that. Tokyo zooted. I'm gonna take a picture for Beans. That's fire. Let's add this. But thank you guys for showing up. This was fun. I mean, we're not done. We're just starting, but it's fun for me. I feel like I have to clarify this stuff. Look at that. No, this would have been nice to actually see the sunrise. I was too preoccupied getting my coffee. Also, I'm happy they fixed this. It used to not be fixed. Let me send this to Instagram real quick. What are you doing today? What's the plan? We're just hanging out here and enjoying the empty city. Fun commute. It's nice, right? In Brazil, it's 4 p.m. That's right. Brazil is exactly 12 hours ahead of Japan, or behind, one of the. It wouldn't be Tokyo without the crows. They're out now. Also, our bike is in a legal parking area, so we don't have to like... This is nice. Metro Plaza, restaurants, cafe. When I see like pictures of orange juice, I feel like drinking orange juice. I'm very susceptible to advertising. Let's plan a route. Let's go over there. But then we gotta cross. Okay, so we can go back down here. Because they didn't, this thing is like a mall. I wanted to go up here, but I guess that's not possible. So we could go down here. Crow Boss versus Rat Boss. Okay, Earthbound. And knock a crow out. Did you guys know, and I know this because I wasted money on this, there's an anti-piracy measure in Earthbound that when the game detects that it is not a legal copy of the game, so if the game knows it's a bootleg, it'll let you play it normally, but when you exit own it or enter own it or whatever in the first part of the game, it just bombards you with crows to the point where the game becomes unplayable. It's very annoying. And I know this because there is not a European version of Earthbound. And my ass, when I started collecting in 2009, I didn't know these things. But I really wanted to play Earthbound because I like RPGs. And I paid like 90 euros because, leave me alone, it was 2010 and we didn't have a lot of options. I paid 90 euros for a bootleg copy of Earthbound for PAL. It ran fine on my European Super Nintendo. It ran. It was a great looking cartridge. I was very happy with it until I figured out that Earthbound is actually a fun game. And it's not entirely bombarded with crows. And I had to like Google this to find it out. Mega scammed. It was 2010. There were not as many Etsy homies out there making carts and doing stuff. These days we're very spoiled, right? Bro, you're late? That's okay. I guess I wasn't late, but I can also delete your shave right before the final boss. Well, luckily I didn't make it that far. Earthbound is trash. Why all the crows? No, but literally, I was like, what the hell is up with this game, dude? It's like 2 p.m. See? It's Tower Records. It's a lot of bikes. I guess bikes don't get impounded until way later. Also, these are coffee plants, which I guess they're not coffee plants. They look like coffee plants. I always wondered how they got these two, but now that on closer inspection, this is not coffee. But they do have these year round, which is nice. You tried Earthbound? You didn't get it? That's fair. I like quirky stuff. I like those kind of games. $4 a.m. It looks like 7. How do you know what 4 a.m. looks like, huh? There's no clocks. I always like this part because there's like a train and then you can see Mishta Park. It's a lot of views. There used to be a space in there used to be up. He's not here now. Oh, I guess they have to be here. That's where the boy in a capsball hat. Isn't that Mother 3? No. Ness is in there, isn't he? Well, this is nice. This reminds me of a certain time period. I do want to go check out the lowriders again at some point if they decide to show up. I was gonna say Lucas is also part of the Earthbound universe, but he's in Mother 3. So I don't know where Lucas comes in. Shibuya Parko is here, we might as well. And then we'll go back through Shibuya and take our bike and maybe go to Harajuku. Since, we're here now. I need to play the mother games. You do, sir. Ma'am. Person. You do. You do. Inspired by classic 80s tennis designs, a leather upper and iconic chalk collar. Okay. Oh, he delivered magazines. TGI Fridays. Well, at least there's not a Denny's. It would be nice if we could go to the Pokemon Center. Is Pokemon closed? Like, what was the first real-time clock one? All the way up until like Gold and Silver was already real-time clock, right? Did businesses close at night? I don't remember. Because that was my biggest thing with Animal Crossing. I mean, you know what? I might have figured out why I didn't like the newer Animal Crossings. You see, when New Leaf came out, I was a young whippersnapper in the universities. So I woke up, I did my rounds with my fruit and my coffee. I did this. Went to school, 9 a.m., 8 a.m. lectures, and go back to sleep. And then, as an adult, Animal Crossing, you only really get to play like an hour a day. Everything is closed because the stupid times, because you're working all day, you can't play Animal Crossing at work. Any retro games at 4 a.m.? I'm afraid not. That's not what, I'm afraid not. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Did you play Fantasy Life? No, but I recently got it. I don't have a 3DS. It was a 3DS game. Should get a 3DS too. I'm just, like a 3DS would be like 20,000 yen, and then I end up spending that anyway on games, but this is the Pokemon Center, by the way. I want to look at these plants. I end up spending that on games anyway. And then it's like, for 20K, I could get like a nicer modem for my backpack, which, hopefully would work well. Or other stuff that I could be investing in. So it always seems like, once things start getting more expensive than like 10,000 yen. Speaking of Earthbound, they always have these yearly Earthbound expos. Look at this monster, man. It's so big. Mine isn't this big yet, but how did they get the leaf so big? If like, you know what I mean? It's expensive. How did they get the leaf so big when it's so small? Mine is like really big, but then the leaves aren't this size yet. Maybe I should get like a smaller pot. Such a nice selection of plants here. If you live here, this is kind of all you have in terms of garden centers. I like that. I have access to more gardens. Because when I first moved to Tokyo, I was like this. I had to get these crappy monsters. See, this is kind of like, no, mine looks better than this though. I'm not buying that. Anyway, sorry for switching topic too much. I have the attention deficit. But I would like to do another Earthbound exhibition. I did that last year and someone cussed me out on Twitter for it. They were like, oh, why are foreigners filming where they're not supposed to be filming? I'm like, I didn't film that part. I filmed the other part. You idiot. I have a BRB screen. Appreciate it, man. What is this, the Gucci stove? Damn. What happened after waited 10 minutes at the Koban? That they showed up? Wow, aren't you limited in patience? Yeah, they showed up, man. They were really nice. So yeah, no, I found a wallet 2 days ago on stream. It's at the end of the VOD. You can check it out. It was pretty close to my house. So I was like, you know, I'll get that. Bring it to the police station, try to do the right thing. There's no police station in the thing. I pick up the phone, they're like, yeah, could you wait 10 minutes? I'm assuming this is a club. This looks like something I'll never be invited to. It has a rooftop garden. This is nice. After how long? It was definitely like 20 minutes. And Gucci flip-flops. I would like some Gucci flip-flops. It's not open. It's like the only reason we don't have them. How did I know the name of the place if it's not on the thing? Oh, it literally says it. Bala. Well, let's not disturb the old club goers. Early in the morning. Return the wallet, interacted. There's a nice shrine near Harajuku we can go to. Let's do that. 4 a.m. at the club stream. Oh man. I already don't drink, let alone a manga and cosplay figures. That's some money right there, man. If I ever become a reseller, which, you know, never say never, you know, money is tight sometimes. I'll do something like this. Just invest in a property like here. And then only buy games based on their value on Amazon. Because that's fun. 4 a.m. in a club drinking soda stream. No, but actually though, people are it always like, I go to like these little drinky drink places and like, what do you have? I'll have a ginger ale, man. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's French. Bistro Gourmand. Okay, this shit's probably good. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably good. How do you get out of bed? Well, see, here's the thing. You guys are always surprised that I wake up early. I do this anyway. I'm just close to home now. Like, okay, I wouldn't wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning, but for your average weekend stream, I wake up at 5. I used to have a job that started at 8 in the morning. IT shit starts early. For years, I was a contributing citizen to society. Is this a garbage can? It is now. Yeet. So like, I know I'm like a streamer bum YouTuber internet e-beggar right now, which is fair, but I have the ability to get out of, I'm actually quite the morning person. There just isn't that much to do in the morning. I would do this every day if there's like video games around here, but there's not. Greetings from Germany. First time chatter, having a tough time over here? Well, I hope you're doing okay over there in Germany. You have beautiful country and kebab. It's showing me that there's more to explore. It puts your Spain into perspective. You're absolutely right. You too can be wandering the beautiful streets of Tokyo with all of this garbage at 4 in the morning. Happy to have you on the stream, man. Welcome to the 4 a.m. breakfast club, huh? That's the name of this. Now, I just made that up. IT makes bank in the USA. Yeah, I could be hella rich, couldn't I? I also never like Kuri, my friend Kuri. Is some of you old frogs know Kuri? It's the hairy Australian man with a glorious mustache over at the Watch channel. He's a really good friend of mine, and he actually works in fintech. Is the trendy name for it. He works IT for financial companies, which is really what I should have been doing instead of bumming around with these startups. But I guess, I needed a visa. 4 a.m. breakfast, Tokyo Sex Club. You do not want, no, this morning breath all up in your guts. You don't know. So I know what he makes, and I need to stream a lot if I want to do that. There's not enough hours in a day for a channel of my size to make that money. There's money in those fintechs, but who cares? You can always go back to that. This is fun. I'm walking the streets in the morning. This is IKEA. What do you guys say we go out of Shibuya? Shibuya feels kind of hostile. I don't know. Chat, what is the best morning food? American breakfast #1, Australian breakfast #2, British breakfast. If they stop messing around with the beans, it's up there, but Australian and American breakfast. You cannot compete. There is no competition. I can't. What are you gonna do? Eat a croissant and a coffee? Go away. Go away. Can I make a poll on mobile? Some natto? Natto, TKG, like, that used to be my breakfast. A bowl of rice, a raw egg, soy sauce, which is a TKG, and then some natto on the side. I gotta say, it's delicious. The rice is carby. The natto is a bit of proteiny. It's very healthy. I love the taste of natto. It's very delicious to me. You're right. Cigar, cigarette, yeah. Pain au chocolat. I gotta give it to him. Sometimes it is like a croissant and a black coffee kind of day, right? Yum yum yum. Tastes like that wasn't natto, was it? What was the yum 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 meme? I want to try Mom's Touch. It's a Korean fast food joint that recently opened here in a bunch of places. And I like touching moms, consensually of course, especially the single ones. And also it's chicken and burgers. So I really, this is something that we should be doing. But it's not open. I would have gotten this. Look. This is Korean's #1 burger and chicken. Onion. So there's the chicken, the tartar sauce. They got the onion and the piccolaroni. 570 yen for this delicious little toro beautiful burger. I mean, this isn't going to be open until like 8 in the morning. That's too late. But it looks good, doesn't it? Where is there more Mom's Touch around Japan? Because I'm always in the middle of nowhere, and then, we do countryside streams, but we miss out on the trendy stuff. Have you ever had Mom's Touch, Danny the Big Bro? Not the burger. You know what I mean. Thank you. Oh, there. Okay. Oh, so this bitch is out here by 4:40, and then by the time traffic comes, they can continue working inside, and then there's no more traffic. That's handy. I'm sure you could consensually touch a mom anywhere. Yeah, but you know, what were we? 101? Yeah, we were 101. Let's go to Harajuku. Having a bike is nice. We don't have to walk so much. 101. You're welcome. Oh, you just said welcome. Hi.
生産が終わりました。後方に注意して自転車を引き出してください。ご利用ありがとうございました。
Shit was free. I was ready to pay 100 yen. I guess we were like within an hour. I think we were. It's still like, yeah, 4:40. Yeah, really? I could just stay. All right. Would you look at that? In the middle of Shibuya. Who would have thought? Free, legal bike parking. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't even find a spot here. I don't have GPS. We're just raw dogging it. We don't need a light either. Why are you up so early? We've been talking about this like all the streams, dude. We're just doing morning streams. I want to show you guys like I want to stream more. And this happens to be the time zone where I can do that. Ayumi's gonna go to work at like 7. So I gotta be home around then. I'm not gonna go stream my house in the morning because like, well, you know, Ayumi wouldn't appreciate me streaming her putting on makeup. I like that this is the one thing we all clip. Please keep clipping, by the way. I uploaded a new video on the second channel. I had a lot of fun making it. I went through all of the clips and I made a compilation on my second channel. It's 4 AM Junk on YouTube if the mods would post it. I would like to see more games. You guys clipping all the sus moments and stuff is fun. It's a very fun compilation. But I would very much also like to throw some gameplay and, you know what I mean? Like some retro game finds, which I guess are the ones that don't get that much views. You watched the compilation? Yeah, it was fun, right? It's good stuff. Is the crotch shot in it? You gotta find out, dude. This exact place is in Alice in Borderland, isn't it? Okay, what's the time? We're on a schedule today. It's 4:43. All right, it's 5 in the morning. It's a good compilation. I agree. It's a lot of fun. Apologize for my face being on screen. I'm still figuring out how to, for the life of me, get this camera mounted right, but we can mess around in these morning streams. So it's settled. Tomorrow morning we're going to be going to Asakusa, look at Sensoji Temple at the sunrise. It's about an hour, 50 minutes biking from my house. So I hope I can get there on time. Should get another coffee once we get to Harajuku. I thought you didn't want it to do short. I don't want to make shorts. Well, I like that they're there. They're one of the reasons I wanted people to clip so much, because I can yeet a It's fun, especially with games. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I want you guys to clip more video games. I mean, we're not doing that now, so it's fine. But, you know, any good retro game finds or whatever would be cool if you guys clip that as well. But thank you guys for clipping, because you know, like always, top clipper every month gets a care package. This month I'm sending out Pokemon Gold. That's for a YouTube comment. I'm sending out another bunch of games. I have like 4 or 5 games that I will be sending out. And we've been shopping for candy and stuff, like the Pikmin related, you know, jelly, like basically anything that you can't find. It's a fun care package, and I do encourage you guys to actively try and get them, because I would like them to go to, you know, the hardcore viewers that are here a lot more. Please no matcha Kit Kat. There's no Kit Kats. There's no Kit Kats. I enjoy the matcha Kit Kat. But there's no Kit Kats. Will you stream the State of Play? No. It's already streamed by Sony. My face would not add a lot to that. As much as I would like your view. The 30 people watching my stream instead of the actual State of Play. I'm good. I'll watch it on my 4K TV in my underwear after this stream. I don't get matcha. It's good, bro. It's very healthy. It has a lot more caffeine than Jesus in my
awesome content. Love watching you get games and also showing the Japanese countryside.
Thank you. The speaker is right next to my ear. I appreciate you, James. Let's turn that down. I used to get matcha way before Japan. It's actually, it really is sort of a health drink. It's got a lot of antioxidants. And if you can get matcha powder that dissolves in like cold water, it's really good. Like 1 scoop of that'll like kick you in the nuts. If you've got like ADHD, it's a nice little boost of focus home remedy because of all the caffeine it does. And it's supposedly much better for you than coffee, but again, I'm not a health expert. I just pretend to be one when I drink Monster. A 0.4% inclination. I guess it does feel like that. I've never had a matcha from Starbucks. We can sort of see the sunrise over there. We can also try to find there is a bus stop in front of Shinjuku where I think we can go up the roof. But I don't know if we can do that at like 5 in the morning, you know? You aren't a certified medical protection professional? No, it's just a bit. My friend had an accident on the street. It was during COVID. No one was there. We went down this hill really, really fast and she fell. Busted her face. She needed like 2 teeth replaced. Whole lip was like half like was peeling off. It was crazy. Had to get an ambulance. Lost the bike. I trusted you? Nah, I'm joking. I'm actually medically certified. Yeah, I still have those pictures. I'll upload some on the Discord. But we did bike trips. I didn't even have a bike, I borrowed one. But like the streets looked like this during the middle of the day with like no cars. Even less cars than now. And we hit up all the hot spots in Tokyo. So we used to go to a place like Tokyo Tower and just hang out. I wasn't even streaming. I was only watching Twitch like once a week. Wubby was on twice a week. But that accident, I had to wait at the hospital for quite a bit. Put an end on that. Takeshita Street should be around here, right? Monster Energy sponsor, let him go. Talk to him, bro. Tag him. gamer subs, Monster Energy. I'm open. I like all of it. I like all of it. I am a fan of the energy drinks. I even like Prime. I thought the 2 Prime flavors that they have in Japan, they tasted great. They only had a couple of calories. And it said hydration on it, so that I'm going to assume that's better than water. Holy crap, there really isn't anyone in Takeshita Street. This is Takeshita Street. The other side of it, at least. G Fuel, all of the ones. I did a poll the other day to see which one of you like G Fuel, and nobody did it. I just need a couple. I can get an affiliate code like really easy. I have a rep. I'm just waiting for the right time to get a G Fuel code before, you know. It's based on like affiliate, and then based on that, hopefully I can work out a sponsorship. But an IRL streamer with like 100 average viewers, unfortunately, that's not too what do you call it, attractive for the old advertisers. Bruh, nobody can bike through Takeshita like this. It's crazy. This is where all the Africans are usually. Hey, you want to, my friend, you want to buy? And they'll show you like all the bootleg merch. Their merch is always like so cool, but it's so overpriced for like bootleg new eras and stuff. G-Zone sponsorships? Yeah. Longest. Everything is very Korean these days in Takeshita Dori. I miss the old school gyaru / jirakire girls of the years past. Is this open? I guess, but it's all K-pop gacha. You know, I feel like it's kind of a dying art, right? The Harajuku fashion. Glad he didn't read your last comment. What was your last comment? Was it something about France? You keep seeing on Twitter a woman with big boobies putting a can of Monster White between her breasts. And I'm thinking...
X4 and coin.
Alright, let's turn that down. I mean, that's fun. Thank you for all the subs. You guys are cool. I didn't expect any subs today. There's more gyaru in the early 10s. My wife was a gyaru. I got pictures. I don't think they'll ever see the light of day though. She's got a reputable job now. You guys want to go to Meiji Temple? We still have some time. Tragedy, right? You guys remember the old station that used to be here that they don't have anymore? What is it, gyaru? Oh, my dear boy. You either love it or hate it. There's no in between. Meiji is chocolate? Yeah, it's the name of a chocolate brand. It's also one of the most popular emperors that there used to be here. Who is enshrined right over here. I don't know if we can make it on time though. I mean, we're right here anyway. I have a Gyaru Ayumi shrine at the apartment. No, I don't think she'd appreciate that. I don't think she'd appreciate that at all. Yeah, this is the new station. I don't like it. But the other one just couldn't hold capacity. I remember people were upset that they took out the old station, but Oh. They closed this? I didn't know it closed. I didn't know the gate went in. It opens at 5 a.m. Well, what time is it now? 4:55. Wow. Oh, really now? I guess they don't want drunk people sleeping in the park. Determined and compassionate eyes of Empress Shokin. That was Meiji's wife, right? Well, this is nice. I can see how they built this. I never saw this finished. Harajuku Station. Right next to the thing. I don't want to go to Yoyogi Park. There's a bunch of white people jogging. It looks beautiful. It is beautiful. And I do feel like exploring it. Let's put somewhere where my bike won't get stolen. Like behind the sign. Right? That's a good idea. Look at that. They'll never know. They'll never know. That does mean we have to go back out this entrance. Retro Techie is gonna steal it. He does seem like the stealing type. Brother, it's 3 minutes till opening. Let me in. Can you, I think you are. Yeah. I was gonna say, are you allowed to film in here? But it's like the most filmed place. Oh wow, this is a nice little square. I like this area. I used to be here a lot. We used to live in Yoyogi, so I used to live a lot closer to here than I do now. Not that I live that far. And the lowriders, when they used to get kicked out of Shibuya, they used to come around this area, especially at the entrance of Yoyogi Park. Good times, man. Open the park, stop having it be closed. It's not just the park, to be fair. Like, it's the whole thing. Let's get a coffee at the New Days. Is the New Days even open? And then come back for it. I would love to have a coffee while having a stroll through the park. But nah, the New Days is not your regular combini. I think there's a Family Mart over there. I could have put my bike in the park. Already got some snack and Saturn controller. Dude, that Saturn compilation, man, I'm so happy I found it. I don't think I'll ever buy the box Saturn that contains it. And online they're like 30, 40 bucks. I mean 3,000 yen, which is less these days. I'm very happy with those Saturn demos, man. They even have Uber Eats mostly. There's like a makeup thing going on. It's open. Special Cosme week. Like, it's open like 24 hours, I think, this makeup joint. Oh, there's a crosswalk there. Why'd I go all the way over here? Yeah, it was annoying though. The thing kept like hitting my bike. But it made it home in one piece. We'll inspect it in the eventual unboxing. It won't be unboxed until it will. I wonder if you found more. No, there's only one of those. So when the Sega Saturn came out, at some point they had the Sanshiro correct me if I'm wrong, campaign. And Sanshiro is the name of the dude that the campaign was based on. But Sanshiro, you can also translate it as 3 white. And it was the white Saturn, bear with me here. And that's why there's 3 demos in it. I looked it up, that's the thing. Fun hour tour so far. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the stream. This is what it is. This is the stream. Let's point the camera down. The morning shift really doesn't like stream. ホットのカフェラテお願いします。
ホットカフェラテ
はい、ラージサイズで。
ラージサイズ
はい。パスモでお願いします。
ファミマのアプリ、ポイントカードをお持ちの方はご提示ください。カードをタッチ。
ああ。できないですか。
カードをタッチ。
はい。
または差し込んで。
パスモで。
パスモです。パスモ。
はい。
はい、お願いします。はい。
ビビ。
はい。
There you go. ありがとうございます。Oh, that's the hot coffee. It's a cute little beep beep. The ergonomic battle hour armor protective case. This is what I mean. This kind of stuff isn't on Blue Sky. Let's not read the comments because it was immediately bullshit, but you know. Alright. Arigatou gozaimasu. But a lot of stuff just didn't really, you know, port over to Blue Sky. It's very unfortunate. I'm still active on Blue Sky. I'll still support it. I like the platform, but I get my news from Twitter because that's a reliable source. Nah, the Switch 2, did it like, some people already have it. I think Destiny had it. She said she had it. I like portable consoles though, but like, does anybody agree with this that I don't play video games in public? In Japan, it's different. There's a lot of people that play the Switch on a train. It's a beautiful Momiji. But, oh, they opened the park. There's a lot of people that play Switch on a train, but for me, a portable console is just me in bed or on the living room while Ayumi's watching something. Bike's still there? We're gonna find out. They know they don't take bikes at this hour. If I leave it, it'll be gone by the end of the day. But this is a sacred park. So, you know, as much as tourists like to act a fool, we're the first person to be in Meiji Park today. I mean, that's something. No ticket? You don't get a ticket, you get a warning. Look, it's very hidden. You see, you can't see the bike. You see it a little bit. Oh. There's no bikes and no drinks. Oh, let's hide my coffee. Ohayou gozaimasu. Holy crap, this is beautiful. There's no more sound alerts from now on. I can't believe this is one of those things where it's like, Japan is very nice and we can have nice things, but they actually had to put a barrier around these because dumbasses kept climbing on it. That's not a joke. Like, they have to put signs to not touch it. Very unfortunate. Because for decades, this was just, they didn't need to do that. This is beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful torii gates in Japan. Looks like a good spot for a run. I don't think you do that in Meiji Park. You can, though. Anyway, for the photographers among us, if you're in Tokyo in Harajuku, 5 in the morning, come here when the park is open. No one's gonna bother you. Todor, thank you for the Prime. 12 months. I'm gonna turn it on very low because we're not bothering anybody, but it's still a shrine, so I don't want to blast DTS too long. It's a specific kind of tourist. Won't call them out specifically. No, call them out. Call them out, because you know what I mean? I think most people that especially come to my stream, you guys are the good ones. And it's unfortunate. But we don't have to talk about that. We can talk about this beautiful area. Thank you for the Prime, brother. It's very nice, isn't it? I don't know how deep we can go. We are on a schedule. I think you can hear the morning kendo practice at some point. I've practiced kendo in here. There's a dojo in one of these areas. It's invite only though. Do you still have your coffee? Yes, sir. I'm having a great time. There's no garbage can, so they don't want tourists to Again, a shame that they have to make those things, but Kendo in Meiji Park. It's a beautiful dojo. I've trained in more beautiful. There is a company called Kendo Tours. I don't know if they still operate it. They're called Samurai Tours. Kind of cheesy, but if you practice any kind of Budo and you're like a high rank, you can book them. And I was the first to do it because we were the trial guys. So we did it for free. And they took us to this it's called the Byakutai. And they are a group of kids from a samurai school near Fukushima who killed themselves because their city was under attack, but it turned out to be a fire. It's a very tragic story, which I guess this is a beautiful place to tell that story. There was a fire in their area, and they were on top of a hill, and they thought that their village was being attacked. Now, in samurai code, you do not want to surrender to the enemy. So they all killed themselves by doing harakiri. And one of them wasn't successful because they got to chop each other's head off. One of them survived, and he actually became a scholar, and he went to Harvard later in his life. And he wrote that story, and that story is now famous. It's called the Byakuta. They're like 5 or 7 kids. So that school is open to the public. A samurai school is not what you think it is. It's a very high educated thing. And we trained in there, like in their dojo. We had a kendo session, which was, I'll take that with me to the grave. But it's a beautiful story, one that I very much encourage you to read about because I don't do it justice. They're buried there. We went to their grave sites, we paid respects. Yeah, so like the last man standing. He was very injured, of course, but he did survive. There's a picture of his scar and everything. It's wild, absolutely wild story. And yeah, it sucks that I can't say stories like that on YouTube because we have to use crappy terms to cover up what, in my opinion, is a story that deserves to be told. I don't know how to write Biakotai, but needless to say, we went to that village and we went to the place where that happened. There's a statue. It's very beautiful. Very much recommend it. Oh, you're streaming early? Good morning, gang. Yes, sir. Tomorrow, again, same time, 3 in the morning Japan time. Between 3 and 3:30, we will start cycling. I'm planning to maybe hit Sensoji Temple tomorrow morning. YouTube is that strict? Brother, I got a strike yesterday because you know that reel that I uploaded of the Yakuza showing off their tattoos? Google flagged the thumbnail for nudity. Right? YouTube flagged it and sent me a warning. I posted it on my Instagram story. The funny part is, this warning, or the thumbnail, is auto-generated from the video. You don't put manual thumbnails on YouTube Shorts. It's Byakutai. Right? I had it right. Yeah, no. We wrote an essay on it I was in uni at the time, studying Budo and language and whatever. And I wrote an essay on it. I know how to write it. Yeah, it's been a while. It wasn't even streaming. It was a reel, a short. But you guys know what these are, right? So Emperor Meiji is enshrined in every year in a big festival. They bring these big caskets of sake. I guess they're straw barrels, but we can call them, caskets or whatever. And these are all the local breweries. It says it in English. And then here, it's pretty funny. International companies from America, France, they actually donate beer, wine, and other stuff. So most of this comes from France. This is Domé Champy, Domé L'Astrée. They also donate a barrel of wine to the emperor every year. I don't know how or when this came to be, but they do that. Hospice de nuit. Japanese spirit and Western knowledge. Yeah, that was whole Meiji's thing. Emperor Meiji was very much into bringing Western culture into Japan. Not like now. It was different. Look at the sun hitting this. Wow. Cask? Yeah. There's other people entering the shrine. I'm gonna be more quiet. Do we have bitrate? Let's turn up the bitrate. Oh, we don't. Bitrate is actually pretty bad. That's okay. I think you can still see the sunrise in a bit lower quality. Wow, look at that. I love walking in Meiji Jingu, especially on times like this. Would you considering doing the hike from Tokyo to Osaka? Yes. Yes, I would. Absolutely, I would love to do that. That's the whole thing about shrines, right? The trees are where the gods are. Oh, right. I can see, look, I got a second Wi-Fi modem. And I think I can just connect my phone to it. And then we'll have a third connection. I'm so smart. That's one of the things I wanted to test today. How big do you think the trees were where they got this wood for? These are all one piece, except for the top. It seems to be two pieces. Sub strength hammer. Yeah, no, we're back at full bit rate, so enjoy the park. Ancient cypress trees, not sure if Japan. Oh, they're from Japan. They wouldn't import trees for a tori, would they? Wow, you feel small. I like when things are bigger than me. Especially trees. This was a good idea. From Taiwanese trees. Really? Damn. Not bad. I mean, you guys have access to Google. I do too, but I just want to enjoy the moment. This is cute. This is a little communal garden. Can we see it? Contribution for maintenance is 500 yen. So that's like a little entrance fee. I didn't know this existed. This is the Meiji Jingu Iris Garden. It opens at 9, so we're not going to be doing that, but open year round. I mean, we're okay, but this is nice. They have an updated picture outside. It's cute. The irises have begun to bloom as of June 2nd. That's up to date. What a place to have your morning coffee, yeah. This is a nice time to come. I wouldn't come at any other time, bro. I don't know if we can make it. Let's do a little bit of a walking pace. Because this park is big. Thank you for the prime. Mr. Starring. Prime arigatou gozaimashita. Notice how there's a path on the side and it goes around the gates. Officially, you're not supposed to go through them. Because the gate is for the gods, it's not for us. But you can go through them if you want. It's not like taboo. Holy crap, Shibuya with the raid. Ohayo gozaimasu. From Meiji Jingu at 5 in the morning. My good friend Shibuya Kahoga. And thank you for the raid, guys. Hello. Holy crap. That's a lot of people. Welcome to my channel. We were originally a retro game hunting channel, but we also like to enjoy the beauty of places like Meiji Jingu at 5 in the morning when there's no one here. Streaming from 4 a.m. I did, Shibuya. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Itsumo arigatou gozaimashita. And we're doing this thing where I'm actually streaming at 4 in the morning now, and I want to show these beautiful areas. At a time when there's no one here. So thank you so much. Welcome, guys, if that's something that you're into. We're going to be doing this tomorrow morning again. I'm thinking Sensoji. We're going to hit all the tourist hotspots first. Thank you. You missed the laundry segment, right? We'll be a bit more quiet as we go to the shrine because people are actually visiting this at 5 in the morning, which is beautiful. I remember we run into each other in Shibuya, which was nighttime. Corona no tokki mecha tanoshikatta desu ne. Corona time was beautiful. We did run into each other. It's pretty close, right? It was in Miyashita Park. Have a good night, EM. Thank you for hanging out. It rained last night, so you can see. That it did. This tree is one of my favorite trees in Japan. I'm not making that up. It's a beautiful tree. They're married to each other. So, like, when people get married, you're supposed to take a picture in front of that tree. You see how it's like one big tree, but it's actually two trees, but they cut it and it kind of fused into one thing. There's a whole story with Emperor Meiji and his wife, but it's really nice. It's very romantic. Yeah. Oh, it has a sign. We can look at it. But yeah, here it is. They're camphor trees, planted in 1920. That's insane, 1920. Meotoku kusu, husband and wife. Yeah, it's kind of like a couple of trees. Really cool. Wow, look how beautiful this little area is. I should bring you to sometime, should I? It says no pictures, so I'm gonna keep my distance. Okay, the leaf blower isn't helping. Alright, I was trying to have a moment, dude. Can you noise gate it? I can. Is that better, chat? I mean, did it rain? Yes, it did. Very peaceful. The Edo era. What's up, everyone? Welcome. You just got out the heart? Filter needs to work? No, I just turned it off. It actually works really well. But it adds to the joke. I think I gotta go back. I don't think this part of the shrine goes to the exit because my bike is at... Oh crap, my bike is like at the station, right? Yeah, no, this can only go outside. We gotta go back. Kind of ruined the imagery. I think it's funny. Otherwise, you get a bunch of leaves. This is my Dragon Ball pajama pants, by the way. Don't think I'm fancy. And my Samet.net hoodie. Alright. I'll spare you guys. Who streamed that? Hey man. When else to do that, right? Boss just asked you like you're listening to a video of a leaf blower. How's life in your part of the woods, stream, Dad? Oh, this was nice. It's a very well kept shrine. I mean, it's one of the busiest in Japan, isn't it? Next to maybe Sensoji. This one is like extremely peaceful, and like the vibe is very friendly for foreigners. But then Sensoji is like super, what do you call it? Sarcastic. Like if you get a omikuji from here, it'll be a beautiful poem by the Emperor Meiji, right? A haiku. He used to write a lot. But if you get a omikuji, in English by the way, the Japanese ones I think are a bit different. If you get a omikuji from Sensoji Temple, there's like a 90% chance that it's gonna be one of the worst luck. So they're super passive aggressive about it at Sensoji Temple, and I think that's really funny. Summer sunrise, 4:30. Yeah. Well, I specifically got this watch face because it says it. It was 4:26 today, which was very accurate. Man, the Meiji Park around the shrine, the staff that works here, right? They have to be like some of the best horticulturists and gardeners in the world, man. This park is so well maintained. Like, it looks random, right? But there's not a single dead tree or anything, you know what I mean? Like, the whole thing just, it's very nice. Naruto Run, I'm in a shrine, dude. Time and a place. Also, little Naruto Run. A tiny one. For the boys. Like, how do you those trees there, they were perfectly round. How do you even get up there? Okay, there's, you had a leaf blower. So. Well, let's walk on the other side today. For them boys. Yeah. Respectful Naruto Run. Man, they really know where to build these things. The sun is hitting this thing so perfect. I think there was a time where this was just open 24/7. No running allowed. I just feel like time and a place, that's all. I don't know if it's allowed or not, but short 3 weeks ago. Oh really? No ramen samurai. It's nice, right? The energy is so peaceful. Kiyomasa's well. Kiyomasa no Ito. Where? I guess that's where that little flower garden. I want to check out that flower garden. That's kind of cute. Are you allowed to walk dogs there? That's a very good question. Because there are shrines that are dog friendly. Like the temple near our house actually advertises that they'll cremate you together with your pet. Not at the same time, because timing. But you can cremate your pet there when it's time, and then they'll cremate you and put them next to it. You can like reserve a plot. And a lot of the shrines actually do advertise that they're pet friendly. I don't think Meiji Jingu is. I think I saw a sign at the beginning. Yeah, there are signs, yeah. But we have a few of these where we do that. Oh, look at the woodwork on this, man. It seems so simple, but, you know, it's not. How old do you think these stories are? They have to have replaced them at some point. Considering they're literally guarded now, which is a damn shame, but very understandable. Yoyogi Park is a dog-friendly park, that's true. Like, we used to live in Yoyogi, and Yoyogi Park was where we used to walk our little sausage. Old? Well, 1920, all things considered, isn't that long ago. I keep forgetting. Emperor Meiji was a very modern emperor. He was very much a fan. You know, he even appears in like Rurouni Kenshin or The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. You know, that happened where he famously gifted him a sword because Emperor Meiji, you know, or was that Tokugawa? Crap. No, Tokugawa was the traditional one. And then Emperor Meiji was like, y'all gotta start wearing suits now. No hakama. What a movie. I like The Last Samurai. Also, Shogun. What a beautiful series. There was a sequel? I'm like, dude, we know how it ends. Oh, this one was one of the best morning coffees I ever had. That's for sure. Oh, this is where because people get married in here, by the way, because Meiji was a very romantic emperor. He was very much in love with his wife, and the two wrote a bunch of poetry, gassing each other up. So there's a bridal salon I see now, which is kind of cool. So you can get married there, traditionally, of course, not like me, signing a paper at the city hall and then going to work on a Thursday morning. But yeah, you can just have your wedding reception over there. Bro here spoiling Japanese. I'm sorry. Faberloop. My bad, brother. My bad. So this is another entrance. So this is kind of cool. This whole little flower garden that opens at 9. It actually goes all the way through there. Cool. Now we know that. A bit of a rough zone here, but trees are not, you know, they're not streamer friendly. Google says Meiji ruled from, yeah, he was enshrined here in 1920. But he did rule until 1912. He died a bit after that. Something like that. Also, don't take anything I say as fact, because I say a lot, dude. Like, sometimes I just say something, man, and it just feels like, and I go back on the street and I'm like, bro, none of that is true. You just said words. Don't you know everything? No. No, I don't want to know everything. It feels right, right? Beautiful trees and stuff, man. This is a tea garden, I think. Very nice. I thought you can go through it, but this shit, it's a mirror. It's a mirror, so you can see us in the corner there. It's a bit misty. You're so confident in saying it? Yeah, but I gotta hit you with a disclaimer once in a while. Do fact check me. Please. I got Baka, and he's not always here. And he doesn't know that much about other stuff. At least, when we're nerding out about video cables. We got that going for us. They were placed when he was a young man. I've heard about that conspiracy theory. It's such a plausible one, right? Wow. Is this the momiji that I have? We gotta figure out if it turns red during the winter. But look how rich it is. These creeks are never as rich when they're in the boonies. I mean, this is also completely just, it's got a whole bunch of people working on it. You believe his father was poisoned? I mean, it's not unheard of for the time. We'll never know, right? But yeah, the secrecy and stuff surrounding emperors and stuff has to be insane. We'll never know, because they'll always protect his legacy. It's like that kid in China that was emperor. Y'all ever see The Last Emperor? A little kid in China that was emperor. That movie was awesome. Stuff like that just really happened. My name is not Pimaruni. Puyi. That's right, that was his name. His name was Puyi. I gotta Puyi a little bit too after this coffee. But I'll wait until after stream. So, if any of Shibuya watchers are still here, what does she do? I know she streams at these hours, because that's when I usually watch her when I can't sleep, because I'm in Japan. And then she just I guess she takes a nap, right? Sleeps for half of the day. And then does, her duties as a Japanese influencer later in the day. I do love these hours though. These are honestly, this is one of my favorite streams this year. You thought Pimaruni was your father? No, very much not. No. I feel like this story would be newer because it's lighter. Have you ever met another Pim? Well, there used to be a Dutch politician named Pim Fortuyn. He was pretty famous. I never met him because they stabbed him before I ever went to the Netherlands. But he was cool. I guess. I don't know. I didn't know him. But his name was Pim. Who else knows named Pim? There's a bunch of people named Pim, dude. It's not an uncommon name in the Netherlands. I've actually used to have a Facebook group with people of the same name. Well, I'm not going to say my last name. Some of you know it, but we used to just add each other on Facebook. I was like, hey, Pim, hey. Also, there's a lot of Thai people, specifically girls, named Pim. I figured that one out through Twitch. There's a bunch of girl streamers. I know a few of them. And their name is just Pim. There's Pumpkin Pim. There's P-Pim with 2 P's. There's a lot of Pims. Lovely streamers. They're all IRL streamers too. You should definitely check them out. Alright, thank you, Meiji. This was beautiful. So my bike is still there. We might have a problem as I don't see my bike. Pim for time, yeah, I just mentioned Pim for time, but a bit of a controversial figure. As the Elon Musk of his time. Oh, my bike is still here. See, it kind of, this is a great spot. They never find it. Also, to answer your question, you cannot bring dogs. You cannot bring bicycles, you cannot run. There's no drinks allowed. I guess, you know, whatever. 2 out of 3 in bad. Bro hid the bike from himself. It's a great spot. Don't do this during the day. You know what I mean? This is definitely a we're here at 5 in the morning thing to do. The morning crowd is nice, by the way. I'm missing a lot of my regulars, but a lot of my regulars are also here. Harajuku should be opening soon. What are we doing on time? 5:48. We got time, baby. We got time. Is that umbrella yours? No, I did not bring an umbrella. Was there an umbrella? Oh, there was. No, that's like someone's garbage. No, that wasn't my umbrella. No flammable or dangerous goods. Look, the sign says no bike, no smoking. Oh, they actually have a sign that says no standing on the stairs now. They plopped that one out after the borders open, which is fair. A lot of people be doing that at shrines. Both a regular time. Hey man, I'm just happy to be here, man. Let me fix my hair real quick. The irises, so that iris garden is actually like an attraction. So the irises are blooming from the beginning of June. I've never cultivated irises, mostly because you can't smoke them. But they bloom now and they're open from like 9 in the morning. And next month they open an hour early. Missed the early start. It's gonna be cool to rewatch. Yeah. Please do. We'll be here. We'll be here. We're gonna be doing this tomorrow again, by the way. Just biking through Tokyo, catching some hot spots. I'm gonna go back to the Shibuya in a little bit, but I feel like we're next to Yoyogi Park anyway. And we have the time. Can't smoke iris. Not with that attitude. Dang, the week is loaded. Yeah, I'm just trying it out, and you can't try something out by just doing one stream, and then so we're just figuring it out. But if we can make a schedule out of this. Also, someone said that what time did I go to bed? Not early. I very much was working on my backpack, and it's still a work in progress, but it at the very least works. This is where the rockabillys hang out, but they're not going to hang out at 5 in the morning. Let's see if we can catch some joggers. Good morning, Flaming. I'm napped after you come home. Well, see, here's the thing. My wife leaves for work at about 7 in the morning, 7:30, which is when I also wake up because that's just how that works. I'm not a deep sleeper. And I feed my dog at like 7 or 8, which is a process. She has like 7 pills. You know, she has a heart condition. There's a lot going on with my dog. And there is, what does it say? No dogs? Shut up. Dear visitors. Oh, no dogs off the leash and no pooing. Okay, you can bring your dogs. Just have it on a leash. And then I feed my dog and I start my day basically. That's where that story was going. You think the Vietnam festival is still going? Nah, it was definitely a weekend thing. Oh, big lab. Whoa, I love big. That's a golden retriever. Do you ever pick ups for viewers? No, I don't. As a general rule, we just don't do any of that. And like all jokes aside, you know, we love to shit on resellers because it's funny and they deserve it. But at the end of the day, when I started this channel, I wanted it to be about the content. And I want my videos to stand on themselves. And if I can't live off of my videos and my streams and my Patreon, then I feel like I shouldn't be able to do this full time. I don't know why. There's no rule. I made up that rule, but I want my stuff to speak for itself. Good morning, Islime. We can turn some notices back on.
Morning, Browski.
Good morning. That's where that came from. And if I start buying things for viewers, my stream very quickly turns into an auction. And I don't like when I see other streamers doing that. You know what I mean? You go into some store, you see some Chinese person with a phone and a suitcase, straight up just auctioning everything in the store. It happens a lot and I don't like it. So I don't want to contribute to that. That's it, you know? It quickly turns this into an auction instead of a stream about a guy that lives in Japan that collects video games. Small difference, but there is a difference. It's like those Twitch channels that do like card openings and stuff. It's cool, but it very quickly just becomes about buying stuff. And I want people to watch because I stream and I want to show cool things. I don't want people to watch because they can buy something off of my stream for cheap. I don't think that's an appropriate use of my resources. I also think for the viewer, it's a lot more fun to watch a guy that actually cares about this stuff, specifically retro video games, which is what we usually do, instead of a guy that is just flipping it or trying to promote whatever crappy tour they offer to Hard Off or anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to use my stream as a tool to promote a business. I want my business to be the stream. I think that should explain it. Which is why we do a lot more than just game hunting on a stream like this at literally 4 in the morning in a beautiful park. I used to watch another Japan streamer, but all he does is sell watches. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't want to do it. I feel like my content stands on its own. That's a good idea, dude. Flaming said he wants to ride his bike from the south of Japan and go to the north. I don't think I have the resources for that yet, but walking to Osaka and hitting up some convenience stores along the way and sleeping in, crappy little business hotels and streaming the whole experience sounds like a fun challenge. I don't like doing subathons, mostly because I'm just not confident enough to think that I'll be able to keep one up for that long, but it's a good idea, right? Rare midweek? It's actually not rare at all this week. It's going to be one tomorrow too. Make sure you, between 3 and 4 in the morning, whatever time zone that is, I'll be live doing things. Damn. He fast as hell. I'm on a bike being overlapped. Good for him. Look at that. Dude has calves of steel. You don't have the map? Yeah, we're not like, it's fine. We're in Yogi Park. That's gotta be his race pace. He's definitely working on a time. Alright, let's walk through Harajuku a little bit. And then if you have ideas for other areas that's within the Tokyo area that I can bike to do this in the morning, let me know. I'd love to have your input. Some of you guys know of a lot of good spots. I think, yeah, we'll do Sensoji tomorrow. I got quite a list. We're not gonna run out of spaces anytime soon. Cute little pug. My man's out here walking his potato. Yeah, you definitely gotta leash your dog. There's so many dogs here. Hello, little beagle. Bye bye. Finger flashing? Is that a PS1 game? That sounds hilarious, dude. What a name, dude. Yeah, I don't know what we have planned for summer, but it'll be nice. We'll definitely do sunrise to sunset streams as much as I can, because there's just a lot of fun stuff that I want to do. Like the road trips that we used to do were fun, that were like a week long or something with the car. But we can also just take it day by day and just not have a vehicle. Just walk and leave Tokyo and see where we end up with minimum resources. Then you go to the, did you just flip me off, Odin? Then you go to the sperm beer building over the river for the sunrise. I'm debating on where to do the sunrise. We can do the golden pool, but I'm thinking just in the temple is enough, right? I don't know, like Shibuya, I know the views, but I don't know about these not no views over there. Just playing the game. Alright. Good morning, Tracky Matt. This early stream is a nice surprise. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, man. So far, I'm having a great time. Tokyo 1964. Oh, that's like when they built this? Word. Forgot there was an Olympics here in 1964. That is when the first judo championship was held during the Olympics, and the first international judo winner in Japan was a Dutchman. His name escapes me, but he actually had a hand in building the university I went to in Chiba, because it was a Budo focused sports university, right? But fun fact, Japan did not win the first Olympic judo championship. That was a Dutchman, and was a massive Dutchman too. I think that was before weight classes too, which was even more insane because he had to like fight all the sumo looking dudes. Let's do a little Takeshita walkie. And we'll take it from, there's an IKEA here now. And then there's this beautiful building. I don't know if I'm gonna do a third coffee. I'm already feeling the second. Imagine going to Japan in 1964. Practicing a Japanese martial art and then winning it. The insanity, dude. Same as those guys that used to fight in Pride. Sammy Schilt, Badr Hari, Alistair Overeem. Dutch legends, bro, all of them. Dutch is, I didn't realize that until way later. The Netherlands is quite a prolific fighting country. Like a lot of good like fighting sports, specifically kickboxing. Nothing beats early morning city vibes. It doesn't, brother. Go make a coffee with your toast and egg spread. Fair, bro. What's over here again? I think we can just go to Shinjuku. This is turning into quite the tour. Especially K1, straight up just no sanctioned, all steroids legal, Yakuza sponsored fight. You guys ever see Brock Lesnar fight Alistair Overeem? It doesn't look human, brother. Like, it's so crazy. Let's put my bike somewhere. I wanted to walk here for a bit. Kind of lost track of the schedule. Bro, Alistair Overeem fighting Brock Lesnar is the stuff of legends, dude. These two giant men that don't look human. Like, they're both juiced to the gills, beating the absolute hell out of each other. With a bunch of Yakuza betting money on it. Like, it's the most insane shit, dude. K1, like, Pride and K1, like peak of it. It's good stuff, bro. See, this bike is here. I'm not gonna put it next to the sign that says no bike, but we're not gonna be long. You think we're gonna find a garbage can? I don't, but I have hope. Copium. Are you able to take your bike on certain trains? No. There is. I've talked about this yesterday, 2 days ago. The only train that you're allowed to take your bike on without modifying it, taking a wheel off and stuff. I did not know city worker, man. That's just. I mean, it is a city worker, yeah. It's a B base, Boso base, bicycle base, whatever, bicycle BB base. You can look that up. It's a JR train that's specific. It's an extra ticket. You got to pay extra for it. And you can put your bike in the rack, and that's kind of the thing. Do you think hentai shirt guy is here? Oh, it's all closed. They sell like really funny shirts here. They're still here. Yeah, so the thing about the B base, I want to do it at some point if I ever have like a decent bicycle. Not with this one. But you essentially go into like certain stations in Tokyo and it'll take you straight to Chiba. And it'll essentially, if you envision Chiba, what Chiba is shaped like, it will go around the coast of Chiba. And it's a very beautiful route. It's also a very exhausting route. It's not for the faint of heart. It's very hilly. Stupid, sexy Chiba. I did do this, didn't I? I meant, you know what I meant. I want to find a shrine that was here. No garbage. I will report to the Harajuku police station. Will you now? This is that Nigerian African store that I was talking about. It's closed now, but they sell a bunch of Tupac shirts and bootleg merch. Really good bootleg merch, by the way. Any beer vending machines? No. But there are convenience stores. See, this was pretty funny. This thing is just open. It's definitely closed down here. I guess they can't close it. It's all K-pop. Nizu. Rays. You know? And other bands, Snowman, they're Canadian. I'm still copyright editing the VODs from last weekend. I'll upload this as a VOD on YouTube. I don't think nobody will care about it, but thank you for watching my compilation. Be sure to leave a comment and all that stuff. Oh look, all my videos are monetized. All right, the last weekend's VODs will be up at the end of the day, but they're also up on Twitch. So you ended up walking over 2,000 miles. That sounds about right. Walking is insanely easy when you're having fun, isn't it? Marion Crêpe Patisserie from Harajuku. Look, the beautiful thing about Harajuku is you could just go in here and then there's just another shrine. This is one of the shrines that I did my New Year's stream in about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's like the first stream of the year I did at a shrine at like 1 in the morning. If the viewers keep up like this, I might do that again. Because we're doing great these days. This is a school, which I guess is okay for now because there's no kids, but you know what I mean. No photography. Well, yeah, because it's a school. Sure, the shrine is fine. Saving the sea broccoli for last. The sea broccoli has been up. Yeah, see, here is fine. So this is how I used to bike to home. I used to live right there around the corner. And then I used to bike through this. It's cool, right? It's right next to Harajuku. Little bow here. There's no one here at this hour. Oh, look. White people came here in 1871. I think. My reading isn't that good. I actually do want to hear what this says. It's number 2. There's like a story. After 7 years of hardships, including the Boshin War, Meiji 4th. Oh! Emperor Meiji. He actually studied in England. I forgot that people just used to travel back then. Look at this dude. Well, actually, I don't know if it was Meiji. Let's Google Translate this. Oh, Heihachiro, the son of a Satsuma samurai, fought against the British fleet that came to Kagoshima in 1863 when he was 17. He aspired to join the navy to defend against enemies coming from the sea and aspired to study in Britain. Wait. He fought against the British fleet and then he was like, bro, I want to go to Britain. I know we had our differences, but... Kimura-san, you were there for that? I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's on YouTube right now. Please enjoy. I'm going to be making one of those every month. They're very easy to make. Alright. Let's do a little prayer that every week is as good as this today's. I don't have a 5er. I'll throw a 10er because you're not supposed to do a 50er. Alright, here's the good bit rate. Many viewers. That's a nice shrine. There's like a lot going on in here. Cool. Oh, it's under construction. This thing has been under construction for a while now. Bro, look how beefy this lion is, dude. He got all the protein shakes. Look at this dude. He's so beefy. Bro, he built different, bro. They're never built this beefy. The other one too. What's up, Shrine? Welcome back, man. Look at him go, bro. That boy built like a tank. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. I don't know why they told us about that one kid that wanted to go to England. I'm sure the story continues, but we'll have to wait because it's under construction. Let's go around. It'd be hard to make. No, this is why clipping is so important. That video was all clips. Every single moment. Clip it. Clip it. I don't care if it gets one view. Every game, there's no limit. And then at the end of the month, I can sort through those clips and download the ones that I think are good. This is a nice looking shrine, isn't it? That's why this whole clip situation, you know, and the #1 clip every month gets a care package with video games, candy, souvenirs, basically crap we pick up on stream. They get beefier and beefier because I actually ended up picking up a lot more stuff that I'm able to ship out at one time, so I'm going to make them extra beefy. Can we go through this? So we got to go back to Harajuku. This is the public library, I think. I used to hang out there quite a bit. Oh, cool. They got a little thing over here. Got to add me as a credit for clipping the bike ride so aggressively. I will. I'll do my best. When I download it, it doesn't tell me who clipped it. But I think it's fun. It also gives people that go to that channel an idea of what the stream is about, you know? I think he was second place. Really? Last month I gave both first and second because the first one was featured for a bit. Like I didn't reply yet, but whatever. Wish random clips. Yeah, so what I did is I also downloaded all of those clips. And they're going to be playing on the BRB screen in the future. Not yet. I'm going to build that later today. But instead of using what was first a web-based application, I'm just going to manually make a folder of all the best clips and have those play on a loop. So it's completely random, not just the top 20, because it'll always be the same ones otherwise. Now it's going to be very, very random. It's good stuff. And just like that, you're back in Takeshita Street. Pretty cool, right? Man, haven't had a Harajuku crap in a while. Best clips? I mean, I'm going to sort it, but... you know what I mean. I figured since most of the people watch my stream now instead of YouTube, we can focus a bit more on perfecting the stream. Quality-wise, that is. Is this new? No. No. This isn't new. These places have been here for a while. That takoyaki place might be. Visual CD? What? There's like a bomb-ass taco place nearby. Wow, what's Me Pig Cafe? Micro Pig House? Did they Minecraft theme the Micro Pig Cafe? That's kind of cool. I really feel like playing Minecraft now. Looks like I was third. Yeah. Yeah, they Minecrafted the pig cafe. You remember a curry ramen nearby? Yeah, no, it's this. That's the point of the stream. Finding stuff that's, you know. This is cute. This is like the weave house. I want to go in here. What are these animes? Oh, this is a Love Live, like, shrine place. They have piglets walking around. Yeah, I know what the cafe is, but... Is this an elevator? Wow. What a weeb den. It's not open, so we're, like, limited to this. But it doesn't stop. It's just all school idol project. Wow. Oh, this is original concept art. Look at that. This is concept art. Can't go too close. I don't want to, like, you know. I have never seen a single frame of this anime. I have no idea what it's about. It must be good if there's so much garbage of it. Whoa, look at all of their little acrylic stamps. That's one thing to do with them. A little stretching. Okay, gotta get your morning stretches for the boys. Oh, this is a barber? It's just a barber, dude. Like, it's straight up just a barber. But I guess they're just fans of this anime. It's just a barber. Some of this stuff is starting to... starting to open up, start up. Man, just like, imagine you gotta wake up, go to your work at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and you gotta deal with arcade sounds, like loud. Japan's so clean. It really isn't. This place is kind of dusty. A friendly neighborhood otaku barber. Xing Fu Tang. This is bubble tea. It's like a famous bubble tea place. The Tiger one. I've never had a lot of bubble tea, but the ones I've had was pretty good. What's up, One Jug Bandit? It's like 80 Fahrenheit. How much is that in rest of the world? It's gonna be a hot day today. It's gonna be like 28 degrees. It's gonna be crazy. You need a bubble joshi? I don't know what that is, man. A Rolling Stones official store? Oh, Universal? Yeah, of course that's in Harajuku, yeah. Alright. Well, we can start, you know, getting on our bike. Some tattoo shops, too. It's kind of cool. Whoa. There's the old Harajuku spirit. Oh, wow. It's nice. Enjoyed it. Good morning stream. I mean, someone posted a picture of Takeshi Tadori in like early 90s, I think 93 or 92. And it was just as busy as now. Like, no joke. It was wall to wall full of people. So I don't think a lot changed in terms of that. Also, here's a Capcom Capsule Live. They got Go Gacha in there, from what I remembered. Pretty cool being out and about this early. Thank you, Toss a Coin to your Twitcher, who to this day has not tossed a coin to his Twitcher, but you know, we'll see. I like the irony. I guess we got to keep it going. At this point, you got to just never sub. Just for the meme. This McDonald's is open. Toss a coin to your Twitcher. I was gonna say you make it sound like we're e-begging, but it's literally what this is. Look at this, dude. Look how beautiful this train looks behind all the trees from Meiji Park, and the teenage girl manga, as in it's targeted to teenage girls. They always have these because that's their target demographic. Oh, that was Takeshita Street. Let's go on my bike before it is no longer there. Shows the big camera display. Where is it? If it's close by, we can have a look, but I gotta start biking back to Ebisu. No 8-hour stream today, unfortunately. I don't know if I want to do it earlier tomorrow, but I kind of do, because it was surprisingly it was light, surprisingly earlier than I thought it was gonna be. It's pretty great. Oh, we're not done yet. It's just not going to be a 10-hour stream. Oh, you mean the LCD webcam? Is that a big camera thing? A lot of this stuff has been off. Even the signage in Shibuya was off, which I thought was very interesting. Yeah, no, it's turned off. Look. You're right, though. This is a webcam. That camera over there, and it'll show it. I don't know if it broadcasts on the internet, but it does broadcast it. Alright. I want to show most of my face. Do this right. Position the camera correctly. 24-hour stream. I don't mind doing stuff like that. What are we gonna do after 12 hours when everything closed? I don't drink, so we can't really do bars and stuff. And I wouldn't drink anyway if it was a 24-hour stream, because that makes it less likely to last the entire 24 hours. Like there is a point where wandering at night, you know, you kind of run out of stuff. You're live around 4 a.m. Yeah, I've been getting that comment. That wasn't even the point. We started at 3:30 actually. Around 3:30, right? I mean, you can check the VOD. The time is always on the stream. It's my favorite feature actually. Yeah, no, people are just starting their day now. This would already be too late if you want to catch Meiji empty. Man, this camera angle is hard to not. You know, every bump. Official post laundry live. Don't drink on the street. Oh! Hey, you're right. This is still Shibuya. There's a drinking ban here. It's like the only place in Japan that has one. There we go. 4 a.m. at 4 a.m. actually happened. Yeah, not planned. I mean, I guess a little bit planned. Also, this bike ride is like not hilly. What the hilly berry? This used to be a Gold's Gym. I don't know if it's still there, but there's a place here called Bill's, which is one of the best breakfast places in Japan. I do want to shout them out. They're across the street. We used to actually stream there quite a bit during COVID. They're not super cheap. They're not cheap at all. They got really expensive. They serve an Australian breakfast. It's in this building right in front of me. You see that sign that says Bill's? It's on the 7th floor of this building. And if you want this pancake, you should come at about now. Maybe on a weekday you can come a bit later, but you gotta line up for it. That's why I don't do it anymore. It's really good. It's like one of the best pancakes I've ever had. It's one of those fluffy ones, you know, that they have in Kichijoji. And then they have an Australian breakfast, and the whole thing is just really good. Shibuya has a drinking ban. I don't know when they implemented it. I'm gonna Google Australia breakfast. Just Google Bill's Japan, Bills, and then Google their Australian breakfast. That place is amazing, dude. You're gonna pay a lot. It's gonna be like 2,000 yen for the breakfast, but we used to, yeah, man. That place used to be lit. I think you can bring your dog, which is why we probably ended up there a lot. Like, fun fact, when I met my wife during COVID, but we both didn't want to meet a lot because it was like, you know, you couldn't go to places. So what we used to do was we used to just Skype a lot. And then when we finally started meeting up, we started going to breakfast cafes. Because in our logic, there's a lot less people when you're like the first person at a brunch, right? So going to brunches and breakfasts at places like Bill's and stuff, which it was true. There was literally no one in the restaurant. We would be the only one there for many times. And we could eat like Brahma's breakfast. And we both really like breakfast. And those used to be our dates. We used to not, because she doesn't drink. So we didn't used to go out at night. It was super wholesome. Oh, Linny Walks. Thank you for the raid, Linny. Holy crap. My actual IRL friend from Amsterdam when I used to live there. Can we get a shout out for Linny? Is also a Twitch streamer, which is really cool how small that world is. Welcome, Raiders. Slipstream, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Another one of my, well, I've never met Slipstream, but I do know them. They're also an IRL streamer. Thank you for the raid, Lenny. Thank you so much. Hope everything is well in Amsterdam. We are, I'm catching raids like a motherfucker. I'm the only Japan guy live, I guess. It's 6:30. We started streaming at 4 in the morning, which I guess I'm going to be doing more now. We can still be friends. Oh, I consider us friends. I'm saying we never met IRL. But we met IRL streaming. Huh? Thank you for the raid, guys. Thank you for the gifted. Super cool stuff, guys. We're about to bike over Shibuya Crossing. That's kind of cool. I live right next to it. So we started this thing where I wanted to show Tokyo. Because I don't know, there might be other streamers, but I don't think there's a lot of people streaming Tokyo at this hour. And I think it's really cool because as we just got like everything to ourselves, right? There's no one out. It's just really bad for my sleep schedule. But that's fine. I'll take that. And especially for you guys, bam, we can cross. This is a more reasonable time for the rest of the world, isn't it? I mean, what time do you sleep? I slept at like 1. Like I only slept like 2 or 3 hours. I'll take a nap today after I feed my dog. Empty seats, no scorching heat in the summer. That's also a thing. I do want it to stream more during the week, but it's gonna be so hot. It's gonna be 30 to 40 degrees. Also, I'm gonna check when there's another Mother exhibition because I love that. And I kind of really want to see that now. I actually live to the left, but we can do a little Shibuya crossing because it's fun. But happy to see some old stream friends and an IRL friends. It's I took a break from streaming for quite a bit. And I always wondered how you guys were doing. And for me, a break of streaming is like uninstalling Twitch off my phone. So I was really out of it for a little bit there, but yeah, you get to get views like this, the Shibuya crossing with no people. Okay, there's like 4 people now, but you get the point. Also, the signs are still off. What time do they turn these on? Also, Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collab. Holy crap, I'm very excited about that. Where do you think they're going to be selling those cards? I don't think we're going to be finding those at convenience stores in the countryside. Bareback, got a bike home? Same. Aren't we a couple of Dutchies? Look, I have a... Alright, buddy, relax. But super cool Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collab. I really like some of these Magic. I don't play Magic, but I like Final Fantasy a lot. Look, all the photographers are like doing things. That's pretty cool. Animate? Nah, I think there's car stops and stuff, but they're not that streamer friendly. But yeah, we actually get to bike here now, which is fun. Which way do we go, huh? If we go left, we're gonna be hitting a traffic thing. I just kind of wanted to show this. But yeah, welcome to Shibuya. This is the station. It's definitely going to be hard to find Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. I think all of it is already, like all the pre-orders are all scalped up. And you know how we do, we don't do scalpers, so we're going to actually have to find those retail. Like the Team Rocket cards, gonzo baby. Remember to punch a scalper when you see them. No, it's okay, take your time. You work with distributors? Yeah, but in Japan, unless you're an actual like established shop, that don't work. All I really want is one box. I don't care what's in it. Supposed to go right here. Can we just... Let's wait till the light is green. You got some from Target pre-orders? That's pretty cool, man. I want a card with Tifa titties. Me too, brother. Like, listen, you're preaching to the choir here. But they're going to be hard to find. I don't even know why they bother advertising it, because you can't really buy these things anyway. No, I'm okay, man. Appreciate you, Richie. But the hunt is the more fun part. When those Team Rocket cards drop, it's really fun going from combini to combini trying to find one. You can only do that on launch day with a set like that, and then they're going to be gone. The ads build hype. Yeah, but what's the point if you literally can't buy it? They don't need to have that much hype. They could run like 1 or 2 social media ads and that's it. A billboard in Shibuya, dude? But I guess it's just also a good promotion for Final Fantasy and Magic the Gathering. The last like couple of years, they've been really, like, it's always been popular in Japan, but they've been really getting popular in Japan. Getting close to home. I gotta turn the map off at some point. How do I cross this? Oh, there's traffic lights. See how nice it is when there's no like morning rush traffic literally hitting your bike every like 10 seconds. G10 shop. That's me. The game itself is went to poop. Preach, brother. Same with Pokemon. Though I gotta admit, I never played the Pokemon game, but in Pokemon's defense, they have been reprinting a bunch of cards and they implemented all these lottery systems. So from their end, they are doing what they can to prevent scalping. It is what it is, man. I'm not that upset about it. It's fine. But it would be nice to have a couple of packs. Because magic packs are thick, right? They got like a bunch of stuff in there. I don't know how it works with the rares though, but Pokemon only has like 5 cards in it in Japan. Yeah, I'm taking the sidewalk, boys. This is where they found my wallet that one time. This is the Shibuya Ward Police Office. The headquarters too, like they're really like, you know. I had to sign my entry form just to get in the building. Comics, yeah, I got a bunch of comics that I still got to bring over, but trade paperbacks, a box of comics is heavy, man. I was debating getting like some trade paperbacks in Japanese just to brush up on the reading skills, but I got my hands full with One Piece. One at a time, you know? These things aren't going anywhere. There's an American comic shop like pretty close to my house. I don't know how that place stays in business because it's an American comic shop in Japan, but if Comic-Con is anything to believe, it is popular. We are zooming today. It's beautiful and there's like not a lot of people. You remember Ginza? What a nightmare, man. What an absolute nightmare. Streaming and biking through Ginza on peak. It was so nice in the morning. And then now it's not. Hard off visit soon? No, sir. No hard off visit today. Thank you for the cheer strength hammer. Nah, no game hunting today. These morning streams, nothing is open. Hard Off doesn't open until 10 a.m. And we kind of stream from like 3 in the morning, watch the sunrise, hang out, enjoy the beautiful city. And that's it. That's the stream. If you want to see game hunts, you got to check in on the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, Japan. Or my beautiful YouTube channel. Both of them, 4am Laundry and 4am Junk. Ah, who am I kidding? You probably already left as soon as I said no hard off. The boys are here though. Marvel is really yeah, no, it's been crazy, man. Especially Comic-Con has really popped off. Because it's like cosplaying, you know? It hits all the buttons of what people really like over here. The Sega Saturn demo set, have you tried playing it? No, but I want to. No, so they're full games actually. They're time trial. You can only play them for like half an hour. They're just a full game. I don't know the differences between the versions, but I looked it up. So for those of you, I yapped about it in the morning, but there's other people now. But what it was is, there was a Sega Sanshiro campaign, which is a dude named Sanshiro, and he was part of the campaign. But Shiro means white, and San means 3. So they had a special Sanshiro campaign, which was, it wasn't a special edition Saturn, but it was a special box. Like it was the white Saturn box, but it had like a sleeve around it for the campaign. And in the box, like, was this Sanshiro with like 3 demos, a collection, which is really cool. It was a promotion that you got with your Sega Saturn thing. And the shape of that thing is actually the exact shape of a Sega Saturn box, and it fit in there perfectly. That was the whole point of the thing. That's cute. 2 dudes on a scooter. Hell yeah. So they're just the games, but they're like locked between a time trial. We gotta be careful with the route home because they do have a time limit. We're good today, but once we go tomorrow. I didn't know you can double team the loop scooters. Sounds interesting. Alright, boys. I'm gonna start ending stream. Thank you everyone for those raids. That was really fun. Didn't know I was susceptible to them. Was the Otani madness? The other day I found a Otani cockroach trap in my like in the supermarket. It was Otani branded. So like one of those things you put and then cockroaches go in there to get rid of vermin. That should tell you enough how much Otani craziness there is. There's Otani toothpaste. We should go to a supermarket and just count Otani things. I'm not joking. There's Otani green tea. There's like a 70% chance this was going to be an Otani thing. Yeah, the Roach Motel. Boys, that's it for today. This was beautiful. I'm gonna go home and edit videos because with all of this streaming and preparing, I really should be doing that as well. One-man operation. Thank you for your patience with the videos. I'll be live again tomorrow. Be sure to check out 3 in the morning, between 3 and 4, probably 3:30 Japan time. Figure out when that is in your country. And we will be seeing another part of Tokyo with the sunrise. This has been really fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't think there's anyone even live for me to raid because time differences. And Japan streamers usually don't start that early. Don't start that early. That's me. I don't know how to raid with this doo-doo ass interface, man. Prediction. Thank you everyone for following. I literally don't know how to. The Twitch app is so extremely broke. Creator dashboard, stream manager, and it just takes me to the same crap. Literally, where is the raid? Wow. Oh, you can swipe. There it is. Okay, thank you for not making a normal app. Let's rate Abel. Abel is a Mario Kart DS speedrunner. This man rated me once before. He was part of RTA in Japan. He actually joined the Japanese speedrunning competition. Let's say hi to my friend Abel. I'm very happy to be able to raid him. Return that favor. I go live, you can rage me. Me do my dishes. We're good, bro. I'll spare my chat. So everyone enjoy my friend Abel. Okay, this app is just, they just ruined it more. All right, guys, thank you very much. See you guys tomorrow. Have fun doing